An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you, with champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner.
Gobble, 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 gobble. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are live once again. Thanksgiving for those of us in the States. how's everybody doing today? I decided to stream so that, you know, those that aren't busy with family and Thanksgiving and all of that can come and chill for a little bit. I'll be hanging out with my family after the stream for pretty much the rest of the day till we all need a nap. So, all right. We got good morning, Shadowverse. T. Smitty, first one in the building, and right now the only one in the building that's talked anyway, because I see the rest of y'all. I know you're out there. I can see you. But anyway, let's pop over here. And let's go ahead and get air server up. Should actually be already. No? Did I close it? No, I didn't close it. There it is. Just before the stream, I did a quick, you know, finishing up of my Alliance Warpath. All right. Oh, we got Ghost Dog. What's up, man? Nah, I'm here. I just got in. I thought about streaming earlier, but decided not to. And that's so that you could come hang with me. Kyle, what's up, man? All right, let's see who we got in the arena. Let's turn that down a little bit. Mojo and Hulkling. What? Hulkling. If you know, you know. Hulkling's a bad boy. Let's see. Basic champion. Is. Where are you? I know my ABCs. There he is. And the featured is Mojo. I always want to say Mojo Jojo. Okay, I know my ABCs. Where's your ugly self? Don't tell me I didn't down. Oh, there he is. All right. And we got. So for Hulkling, I don't know, honestly, because he is good. He's, you know, I was thinking I didn't want to get up. Same thing. Are you doing the daily event? Every single day. I do not miss the daily event. I do it every single day. Just like how I did the 22-hour event every time. Every one of them. Now, the difference is that I would sometimes skip the 7-hour event, depending on what it was. Because really all I was getting from that was the boost, like the little 15% attack boost. But this, every single time. Been picking the 7-star 6 stones. I know Legacy, that's what he thinks is the best value because they don't really decrease in value, you know? And I agree with that. However, I've been picking the T4 fragments. But the 7-star 6 stones is definitely one that will hold its value. Now, I noticed that Legacy said that even with all that he's been doing, he doesn't have a SIG 200 champion. And I'm wondering how that is because I'm free to play and I have a SIG 200 Gladiator. And I have a Sig 100 and something Domino. So I'm wondering, and I don't pick up those Sig stones. So I'm curious. Happy Thanksgiving to you and chat. James, the cat boy. Welcome, welcome, and happy Thanksgiving to you as well if you celebrate it. I will be in 3 hours. All right, so I'm going to put Hulkling at like 20. And Mojo, I don't know what he's going to go for. I'm going to leave it at 65. And we're going to just leave it there. I have a Sig 200 Bullseye. Wow. What is the name of the new champion that's a minion of Mojo? Spiral. And I like her. That's where I met her, was in one of the comics with Mojo. And I fell for her right there. So when they said she was coming to the game, I said, oh, yeah. That's what's up. Hold on. Trying to keep from fainting over here. Get a little sugar in me. Mike Holman, happy Thanksgiving. Or I was going to do that Indigenous People Day. Because some celebrate that. But anyway, I hope everybody is having fun. Wasn't aware you were a fan of ladies with more than 2 arms. Hey, what can I say? Maybe it has to do with my youth. Them girls with the arms and little cat girls with tails and the little fluffy ears and stuff. Oh yeah, baby. It starts early. Watching all that anime and reading all them comics. What do you expect? That's what, I mean, they have a whole convention where people are cosplaying. There's a reason. But anyway. Let's see. Yeah. Get Mojo. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Let's start with the Summoner Trials. Sort. So, Spiral is coming to the contest. I can't wait. I mean, she's in the contest, but I mean, I can't wait to get her. Is she available as a 7-star? Huh. I don't know. Who else did we get? Well, we're getting Isofine. So fine, blows your mind. Anyway, that's a Kabam original, I believe. And we'll be getting her for free. Along with 10 other champions. So that'll be pretty cool. Shiva, yep. There was also, if you watched Aladdin, old Aladdin, and I believe, was it Aladdin or was it Sinbad? I think it was Sinbad, not Aladdin. Sinbad. And he gave the king a gift. And it was a woman with many arms. Drunk Reaper, what's up, man? Ooh, and we're getting a 7-star Ren trip. That's gonna be a pain. I have enough of a fun time fighting him as a 6-star. Really? I was gonna say. Drunk Reaper. You can't play MK. I haven't played Mortal Kombat in a long time. I used to go over to my friend's house and watch him play. I showed you a picture of him. He was a cousin of a friend of mine, and he knew all the finishing moves on what was it? Whichever console game he had. I can't remember whatever it was. Was it PlayStation maybe? Or Nintendo? But he would have all the finishing moves, and so we would get over there just to watch him play and do the finishing moves. Some of their finishing moves had us going, oh, woo. Too bad she's immune to poison, dear Abomination. I was staying at my dad's every other weekend, and he had nothing but an old computer with no internet. I used to try and draw her on MS Paint, and Dad came in. He was like, why are you looking at forearm? Here's the thing. He knows. I always tell people this. When folks do stuff like that, it tells you a lot about them because their mind went there. Why? Why did your mind go there? Now, there may be a legit reason, but you think about it. I know folks that will watch something and they will be completely innocent, and then you have to maybe explain it or something like that, or maybe you won't, to protect their innocence. But when people, make comments like that, you're always thinking, okay, what you got going on in your mind? What you done? I was not expecting that story. Woo! Why is it this game heavily relies on class advantages and disadvantages? It's like the rock, paper, scissors in a lot of other games. It's not any different. They call them classes, but in a lot of other games, that's how. So, just a little behind the scenes on games in general. Most people, when they are creating a game, they base it on some type of game system that is already in place. You hear of D&D, and you're like, man, people don't play D&D, Well, D&D is a game system that has rules and all of that stuff. If you're basing a game on D&D rules, That's so that you don't have to come up with all of that stuff yourself. You may change some things, but you're still basing it on something. And there's way more than D&D out there. You know, you got Warhammer as well. And there's a bunch of others. And so what a lot of these do in order to balance is they do stuff like that. You know, whether it's an advantage because of your class or an advantage because of an element. You know, fire beats water, water beats fire, or something like that, you know? And so you don't always know what game system a game is based on. Like this here, I don't know. I don't know what they did. But it's way easier to base it on a system that already has their rules and everything in place. Now, you can still tweak it a bit, you know, and it may be that you're tweaking unbalances something and then you run into all kind of trouble. I forgot what game it was, but I think Roll Master was another one that had a lot of rules for like everything. We're talking about if you're on the toilet and you reach for some toilet paper and you slip and fall, there is a rule that tells you how to determine the damage. Okay? Just to get you an idea of how intricate some of these things are. Well, there was a game, I don't remember which one it was, that was based on, they started to base it on one of those game systems, and just toward the end, before they were about to go live, so it's been in development for years, and just before it was to go live, there were concerns about copyright and whether they were going to be able to use it. And so they had to scramble towards the end to try and, you know, change up some things enough that they would not get sued or anything like that if it should happen. And that answered the question of a lot of issues that we had in the game, because they had to do that last minute. Take Misty Knight, for example. Given she's a skill class, she gets no buff against mutants, which skill champions are weak to. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully I answered your question. LordShaedow, one of my fondest childhood memories was my papa came home one day and handed me a brown bag. It had that X-Men swimsuit special comic in it. Man, who you telling? My mind wasn't in the gutter, it wouldn't. If my mind wasn't in the gutter, it wouldn't have a home. Just remember, it had to go to the gutter first. And then, having lived in the gutter for a while, it's easy to go there again. I get that, it's like Pokemon, but at least in other games, there are coverage options or can overcome the advantages because of their kit. Not always. So, in a MMO, I was playing World of Warcraft. And at the time, my warlock was weak to, who was it? The assassins. I mean, when I say weak, I mean, they take you out. There's nothing you can do in your kit to overcome them. They will come up behind you, hit you from stealth, hit you with a stun, poison, which you could not get off, by the way. Nothing in your kit got rid of their poison. they hit you a few more times, combo into another stun, and you were pretty much dead by the time you got out of the stun. What they would do is they would do all of that, stun, stun, and then hit their escape and run and just watch you die. Okay? That was that. Okay? We would play this PvP mode, not capture the flag. What was it called? Where you basically had to protect the base while capturing other bases. And the more bases you captured, more points. And then you would win. So I was on my Warlock, and they left me alone at the base. You don't do that. Not a Warlock, because the assassin's going to come up and take you out. And I'm like, guys, I'm by myself. If an assassin comes, I'm done. I mean, I would literally, if I saw an assassin, I would literally just sit down to let it go over quickly. That's how bad it was. There was nothing you could do. But here's the thing. The Warlock was nasty against every other class. He was actually unbalanced. Because he could put a damage over time, several of them, on you instantly. See, that same assassin, if you catch that assassin fighting somebody else, dot him up. And they had a cloak, was it the Cloak of Shadows, I think, or something like that, that could cleanse your dots and put them into stealth mode. That's the only thing that could save them. But everybody else, you took them out. And people hated that. You know, in a large scale battle, Warlock is just putting dots on everybody. Just taking folk out. You know, without the Cloak of Shadows, if you have a dot on you, you can't go to stealth. Nothing. You're in combat. And so there's different ways to balance depending on, you know, what system you have. In this game, I don't know. I don't know what they do. But since we don't really have a PvP, it's a little bit different. And even with the class disadvantage, you still beat them. You can still beat them with your kit. It doesn't matter if you have a disadvantage. I fight with disadvantages all the time. Probably one of the reasons I still play DBZ, Dokkan Battle. I've seen that. Really nice animations. Like watching a little anime. Wolf! Woo! What's up, man? Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I actually tried, was it World of Warcraft recently? Couldn't get into it. I played, until this game, World of Warcraft was the game I played the longest. I played that game for 7 years. They've changed things so much that it's a very different game now. But I have a really hard time. Once I've moved on from a game, I don't really go back. And I mean, it's very different, but yeah. Is that Agony? Who? Scream? Was it Scream? Shriek? Okay, back for a bit, getting ready to head out to parents' house in about half an hour. Cool, cool. I've got probably an hour between after the stream and when we're all going to get together and I get to have a treat and eat some mac and cheese and cabbage. I haven't eaten mac and cheese in a year or two, which is probably why I was able to manage my blood sugar a little bit better, because I was eating out a lot, and every weekend I was eating mac and cheese and a lot of stuff, you know. But now I don't, so it's a treat. Would it be weird if I said smash? Lord have mercy. So you like Shriek then, do you? Shriek is a mutant and the ex of Cletus, Cassidy, or Carnage. Okay. So she's not a symbiote. Hold on, my chakra just fully evaded Yellow Jacket's SP1. I evaded all the time, just not close up. Dennis Love, what's up, man? Happy Thanksgiving grinding for those units. Sitting at 46K right now. You see where I'm at. I made my 40K goal. So I'm ready. It's tomorrow. Cyber is coming tomorrow. Can't wait. Because I already know they're going to have either T4, alphas, rank up gems, something. So we going to have fun. Oh, and by the way, I'm doing the daily now. So like I said, I always do the daily. And if the daily hits and I've already finished all of my arena, that's easy. I'll do some auto fighting in the daily quest. Maybe even level up, you know, some champs. It's so much freedom. There's no reason not to do the daily now. I don't have to go back into the event quest, but I do for units. If I'm at max energy, I'll do a path, auto fight a path in the event quest, because exploring a chapter gives you units. May as well. So I'll do that, and that'll also help with the daily. But you know what I'm not doing now that I have all my points? Battlegrounds. Not doing no more battlegrounds. That gladiator circuit meta. Nah, that's booty. I don't even want to deal with that. The objectives have reset, and nope. Eggnog. So I had a story about the eggnog. Big Sexy, what it do? How you doing, bro? Ain't seen you in a little bit, but I'm glad to see you now. How you doing, man? Fearful Squid, what's up, man? We chilling on this tremendous Thursday, waiting until I can eat and hang out with the family. All right, so with the eggnog, right? My dad loved eggnog. But here's the thing. For many, many years, I thought eggnog was a laxative. I didn't know what eggnog was. And what I thought was that for Thanksgiving, my dad, you know, would eat, right? And then get backed up and need to drink the eggnog. Because what would happen after he drank the eggnog and everything, he would always have to go to the bathroom. He'd always run to that bathroom. And so I honestly, nobody told me that. You know, I'm a little kid, but I put two and two together. And he would drink the eggnog and then, bam, go run right on in. So we were having a discussion on stream one time, and I said, no, I've never had eggnog. Okay. Keep in mind, I'm a vegetarian. I don't know what goes into eggnog, right? But then I told everybody that what my grandmother would do, she would make me what we would call special milk. You know, she would mix some vanilla extract, some skimmed milk, and I forget what else she put in it, but it was delicious, okay? And then someone said, what she did was she made you a vegetarian version of eggnog. I was like, oh, that would explain why she did it at that time. We only had that at Thanksgiving. So while my dad drank his eggnog, we had our special milk. But like I said, I didn't know what eggnog was or how you made it or anything like that, you know? But anyway, yeah. Does Hulkling benefit from awakening? Yes, but he doesn't need it. But yeah, I'm trying to remember what he gets. But I know it's not that big of a deal. I'm actually going to be trying something interesting tonight. Uh-oh. Eggnog mixed with some Fireball. Okay. Here we go. Not sure if I brought it up here already or not. Let me see. Not really, T. Smith. If you can use him right, you can do great damage. Okay, yeah. Woo! Caught you. Oh, yeah. Get him. Let me guess, he's lactose intolerant. Did you know everyone is, to some degree? We only call it that when it is to a severe degree, but everyone's actually lactose intolerant. Surprise, surprise. But it's not until it is to the point where you drink it and have to run to the bathroom. That's when people say, oh, you must be lactose intolerant. Yeah, everyone is. But those folks, their bodies have basically said enough. Enough with all of this. Dr. Pepper in the eggnog. Now, see, I'm not a fan of Dr. Pepper anyway, so it would have to be maybe some root beer or something like that for me. Or even some vanilla. Cream. You know, something like that. We don't have eggnog in the UK. Interesting. I believe it increases his buff duration based on SIG level. Okay, for Hulkling. Yeah, so not a big deal, but a nice to have, you know. But I remember ranking him up even unawakened. I'm debating pushing for him in the arena. Oh, it will awaken yours. I honestly, unless you just want to grind it out, for me, it wouldn't be worth spending all that time to awaken him. If you didn't have him, I would have said, yeah, go for it. Woo, this silk, boy. Yeah, cream soda is what I was thinking. If this ends up tasting good, I'm going to try cream soda next year. I know Fireball and eggnog is delicious. I don't drink alcohol. That's the thing. Yeah. We as a human species are the only animal on this planet that drinks milk after we have passed the toddler state. Yeah. And no, it's worse than that, Fearful Squid. We don't just drink milk. We drink someone else's milk. We're drinking cow milk. All of our lives. Milk that was not really made for us. We're drinking it. That's why I said we're lactose intolerant. The advertisers really did a number on the American people. Milk, it does the body good. No, it don't. Not the dairy milk they're talking about. In fact, do you guys remember, because I know I talked about it before, but you know how they were saying, you know, drink more milk, it'll build strong bones and teeth and all that stuff, right? Lie. They discovered, and I'm sure that they knew this already, but they discovered a group of people, older people, who had osteoporosis. And they couldn't figure out why, because they drank milk all the time. They found out that our bodies cannot process the enzyme in that milk. And so what it does is it takes calcium from your bones. So rather than milk, dairy milk, being good for your bones, it's actually bad for your bones. You'll notice that later on, they started adding calcium to milk. Why? Because they knew that. To try to counter that. They didn't come out with a big campaign telling everybody, you know what, we were wrong. It's not good for your bones, because they don't want to lose their money. So what they did was they just put calcium in there so that the perception is milk with calcium is just extra good for your bones. But they're trying to counter it. I don't drink dairy milk anymore. It's always almond milk for me. But yeah, so your body, depending on, you know, all kind of factors, because everybody is different, your body will deal with it for a long while or a short while. You know, so you may have somebody who can't handle it at an early age, but you'll also have people that never see any major effects to it. It really depends on your diet. You know, you may have a diet where you're getting a lot more calcium than it's leaching, you know? So diet, lifestyle plays a huge part. Oh no. Why are you... Darn it. Why were you unblockable? Oh, I made you unblockable, didn't I? That is a... That drives me nuts. All right, anyway. Yeah, I would just do milestones, T. Smitty. Yeah, I know another species, milk, not mother's milk. Yeah, well. Who is the Mothman gender bend I just saw? Huh? Are you talking about Shathra? She a bug. She looked like a bug, but I want her anyway because she looks like she's really good. Some really nasty damage. I was fighting with her and I built up some, I guess she put some eggs. And then I hit a special and their health just drained. I was like, what in the world just happened? But yeah, I ain't trying to drink some lady's milk with my cereal. Me neither. Or was that a fly? Either way, it was freaky. Yeah, that's Shathra. I think she looked creepy. For sure. Yeah, with Shathra, had to verify via Google. Yeah. Yeah, she creepy. Creepy looking. Gotta head over to Aunts for the bird. Have a good one. All right, Drunk Reaper, take care, man. Have fun with the family. There one on fish and chickens, all must watch. I know some people that won't do it because they like their fish and their chickens. So why are they going to watch something that they, you know, but yeah, these days, you know, fish was fine. And I do very selectively eat fish. I added it to my diet not that long ago. But given the pollution and some other stuff, you have to be really careful. And chickens, depending on how they are raised, because chickens eat all kind of things. So you have to raise them properly. Gaming and fun, what's up, man? Yeah, long time no see. How you doing? We're just here chilling, chatting, until it's time to go with the family to Thanksgiving. Have a Thanksgiving dinner. But man, the majority of diseases in really in the world are diet based. I want this guy. He's another one I want. I don't think he's in is he in the basic yet? But I want him. Sure, I get that, but what we've done to this world is unreal. Yeah. We need to tap into the 0 point field so we can have an unlimited source of power that we can clean this world. We only got one. Fearful Squid. I'm with you. We have really done a number on this world. Whoop, did you? Quit evading me. Haha, I evaded you. Still want a 7-star Ultron. Good, just cranking out 8.3. Oh, so I can get the 1 to 2 gems, so I can do either Unduped Onslaught, yes. Or my newly pulled Red Skull, can't decide, Onslaught. Leader is the latest in the basic. That's how back he is. Wow. And I already have the leader as a 7-star anyway. I did Spider-Punk with the free gem from events. He was also unduped, and he's so good. Yeah, they did update him. I have not looked into his update. But I need to do a video on him or something. Oh, that was a special. Whoopsie. Oh my goodness, what? Oh, you came out of it right in time to parry me? 3%, huh? Dang it. He got me with the block damage. You know, y'all are just trash. Mine is hitting 50k crits. You don't shoot for all the champs in the featured arena anymore? Nope. Not anymore. I just do milestones. And I get them. I have a bunch of crystals right now. I got 6-star Nexus. I got like 8 6-star basic Nexus. I've got some class Abyss Nexus. I'm just waiting for the next one that I want to really chase. But I've been holding them because I can never remember who's all in the basic. But the last champion that I grinded for was Enchantress. And even though I now have a 7-star rank 3, it was worth it. I grabbed the 6-star from the arena, maxed her out, put her on defense, and it helped us win a lot of wars. She usually got 3 kills or more, meaning no bonus for them. So yeah, definitely was worth it. But people, of course, there's more counters now, and they're getting more used to her and how to fight her and that kind of thing. So just like what usually happens with a defense champion, she's going down a little bit. She's still nasty though in Battlegrounds. See, Wasp don't look like a bug. She look cute. I'm holding a Mystic Nexus for Spiral. Plus I need Enchantress and Shathra. Yeah, when they get to their... Now, I don't know who's going to be in the next featured, but I have a lot of shards waiting for featured where I can hunt for some champions. That's why I don't grind for them anymore. Because if I grind for them, I'm going to get them. You know? And that makes my crystal openings, you know, not as fun. You know, what are you going to do opening crystals when you already got all the champions, right? So I'm waiting, and when the next featured hits, I'm going to have a nice featured opening. And then we'll see what I can get. And Shathra, I will hunt for Spiral, I would hunt for. But that's if I don't get the 7 stars before that. Odds are low I will get them, though. But at least you can chase them, you know? That's right. Porker popper on you. Whoopsie. That's right. Scared to fire that special, aren't you? Love me some Piggy. Pretty sure Enchantress. Wait. Enchantress, isn't she already in the Titan? I got her from somewhere. The 7-star. I think she's already in there. Teku Jr. Happy Thanksgiving as well. Figured I'd give everybody a place to hang out on Thanksgiving. Not everybody celebrates it, and even the ones that do, they may not be able to get with their family. So they can hang out here for a little bit anyway. Come on, hit it. Knew he was gonna do that. The party's over. Oh, man. Okay, that's enough of that. I should be good until I can eat properly. All my fam is in Kentucky. As soon as the stream's over, I'm going to Cracker Barrel. I've been there. I had, I think I had their fish at Cracker Barrel. We went there one of the times that when we had a car, it had broke down and we had it at a nearby shop. And me, mom, and sis had been going somewhere, I forget. And we stopped, when that happened, we went to the Cracker Barrel to eat while we waited to see, you know, what was going on with the car. They were doing their diagnostic or something like that. And I had never been there. So I was like, looked at the menu. I was like, hey, try the fish. And it was decent. Oh, you're right, but I think she may stay in the next one. Yeah, they did that with Onslaught as well. But I heard that they're going to be changing the way the Titan crystal operates or rotates or something like that. Did you hear that? Hit her with it! So I'm not sure what is going on yet with it. But I just basically wait, watch. Changing to 3 months instead of 2. There you go. So people will have a longer time to get their champs. The new rotation in January will just have new champs. Ah, okay. So they're kind of reseeding it, I guess. Yes, that's why I'm interested in holding Titan shards until then. Until there is more info. We'll see who's in there. But now, does that mean, Mike, does it mean that they are going to be taking all of the champs that are in there right now out? So every one of them is going to be in the basic pool, and we'll have all new champs? Yeah, they won't be having crap champs like Cyclops' filler. Oh, that's what they're doing. Okay. I was kind of wondering how this was a good thing. Now I understand. If they are taking out all of those crappy champs, yeah. Now I understand why they bumped it up to 3 months. To compensate for the fact that you're going to have a good shot at getting some good champs. Cool, cool. I think that's a win. So they're just going to take out the older champs. And are they going to replace them with newer champs? Or they're just removing the older champs? My understanding is Dazzler will be given away like Beta Ray Bill. Okay. And as much, even though I don't use them a lot, I honestly have fun playing with Beta Ray Bill. I actually think he's really enjoyable to use. Don't always have a reason to pull him out, but I like him. But yeah, now I have a better understanding of what they're doing with the Titan pool. So we'll see what happens with tomorrow with the cyber deals, or what do they call it? Hunter's Market is what they're calling it this year. And I'm hoping for rank up materials and crystals. So, you know, Titans, 7-star, plus rank ups and stuff. All right, T. Smitty, take care, man. See you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Wake up over in that corner. Well, go to sleep now. From what I understand, you know how we get 2 champs a month. Yeah. The way the new crystal is, every 3 months, those go into the new Titan, and the old ones rotate out. Okay. How many are going to be in the Titan Crystal at one time, though? They're just going to keep rotating 2 out, 2 out like that. What do we used to call that? FIFO? First in, first out? I don't know. But yeah, that sounds like a win for us. Sounds like we'll have more availability for those champions to get into our roster. So the ones that go in now are in for 2 cycles. I'm not sure. Oh, why'd I do that? Yeah, buddy. Now you're done, son. Don't nobody care if you're getting angry. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yeah. Now see, I haven't really analyzed it, but I like Quicksilver, and I like using Quicksilver. I don't like Northstar, and I don't like using Northstar. And I know he's going to get a buff, but I think if they don't change his combo, it just seems really awkward. I don't like it. But with Quicksilver, I remember when I used Quicksilver for the first time, I was like, ooh, got to get used to this. And I liked it. But Northstar, I've used him several times now, and I just do not like it. Yummy. Here we go. They said it just wasn't fair that people would work hard or spend money on the Beta Ray Bill track, then pull him twice in Titan Crystals. People stop spending money. Yeah. Arrow, what's up, man? Happy Thanksgiving. Uh-oh. Arrow got bit by Streamlabs. I already finished my war fights. Gladiator smashed that Iron Man. Smashed him good. And he smashed that Red Skull too. Gladiator. I was actually, Errol, I was gonna tell you that Corvus could do it too. In one of the season wars, Corvus basically tore up that Iron Man before he had a chance to do anything on that node. And same thing with the Red Skull. He just finishes him so quickly. But Gladiator was probably the safer bet. with it. Skadooshie. FIFO, wasn't that an old school network term? Like first data had the priority? Yes, Wolf. Yes, it was. We also use that term for a certain implementation of a queue, which the school networks would implement as well. So underneath, you would have a queue for the network and for anything else, like sorting. You know, if you wanted to sort an array of letters or numbers or whatever, you could use a method like that as part of your sort. It wasn't always the best idea, and we would do it just to learn a little bit better, you know, how to deal with, you know, those queues, priority queues. You had FIFO, you had LIFO, last in, first out. And based on the type of queue, your sort could be different because you had to pull stuff off, and you had different sorts that used the different types of queues. You know, you had a bubble sort. And man, it's been so long because later on, we would use libraries that already had all of those built in, so we didn't have to build them ourselves. To be honest, I didn't know Gladiator was Decay. Yeah, he came out after the Decay meta ended. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, with them banning Hulk. Although the ones they banned, like Titania, Hulk, and who else did they ban? Sigil ran out. No! I was wondering, I was like, hey, wait a minute. Let me hit that. I must have turned it off. Yee. All right, whatever. For me, for my path, Gladiator is my MVP for this meta. Silk also, I have a rank 2 Silk, but only if they have not, only if they haven't put someone that gets armor ups on the path. So like, I mean, I tore up that Adam Warlock with America Chavez, but Silk could have also done that fight. Silk would have ripped up that Adam Warlock as well. So we got options, and Silk is ban immune. Ouch! Stop that! That's what you get. I think when I went to school for networking, it was for simple switches. 15 because they couldn't handle a lot of traffic at the time. I remember Doom. I know you remember Doom from id Software. We got Doom and tried to play it on the network in the lab because, of course, you know, we could play it at home, but we couldn't play with our friends. And so it had some network code, but the way their network code worked, I think it did, what do they call it? A type of broadcasting. And so instead of going directly to the computers that were signed up and were playing the game, it would hit every single computer on the network saying, hey, are you playing Doom? Hey, are you playing Doom? And that slowed down the entire network. It actually brought the network, anybody that wasn't playing Doom felt the sting. It was so bad that they had to make a rule. No playing Doom during certain hours, because people came to the lab to do their homework and, you know, classwork and all of that. So you couldn't do that. And I was, I worked in the lab. So I remember that. And I remember when the network code changed and we could finally do it. We played Doom, we played Descent, which was the first time we had to deal with a game that had an up and a down and all around. Oh, it was fun. People that were used to people who were used to 2D gaming like Doom, in Descent, which was basically, it was like a flight simulator style game. I would park myself above the doorway, and my friends would walk in and they're not used to looking up, and I was pointed down at them, and they would creep in, look around. I would see them look to the left, look to the right, and I would send them a message. I was like, you need to learn to look up. And right when I would hit the enter for the message, I would unleash missiles, choo, 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 straight down at them, take them out. We had a lot of fun. I had a flight stick when I was playing that one. And it was fun. It was fun, let me tell you. So much fun. Descent 2. It they made some weapons like those mines, those smart mines, were just too powerful. In fact, they knew it so that some servers could just disable those mines. So if you wanted to play decently, you could turn those off. Because it was crazy. There was one guy, he was always at the top. All he would do was lay mines and run around and collect the mines when they spawned, lay them down. You'd never see him, and you were getting taken out. And it didn't matter how good you were. It was so bad. You know, I'm like, man, that kind of soured me to it too. Hey, many-armed goddess. All right, anyway. Unreal Tournament, Game of the Year. Yup, I played it. First game I ever played when I moved off to college. Oh, I loved Unreal Tournament. Oh, I love that. Hey! Woo! Hey, there you go. Got the spacing right. Slip, slip, slip. Love me some Prowler, boy. Prowler nasty. I might even do Autumn of Agony. Maybe this weekend. Do it early for a change, so I'm not running at the last minute. I heard this one was pretty easy. The last one was pretty easy. I was in a clan for a modded YouTube server. It was called Strangelove. You would rife around on rockets and nuke the other team. Wow. I would even play Unreal Tournament by myself, just putting in bots, and I would just play against the bots. It was that much fun. I loved playing with the different scenarios. Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. Pushing. If we had streaming at that time, I could easily see myself streaming that game for many hours a day. I played that thing an unhealthy amount of time. And the nice thing about it is, you know, if I could get online and play somebody, you know, with, you know, everybody else, that's cool. You know, team against team, that's cool. But if I didn't feel like it or I couldn't get on, play against the bots, that was still a lot of fun. So now the clan that I was in, and I kept up with these guys through a few games, was Quake, Action Quake. Yeah, Wolf. Yep, I played those. All right. I was about to go to bed and so your video dropped and I was like, oh shoot, I have 5 hours to do all 3 of the Javari fights. Plenty of time. That's why I did that and I put it out because I was like, maybe it'll help somebody. You know, it's last minute, but I did get it out before the time was up. So there was some time people had to look at it before the end. But that's kind of what I did too. I was last minute. And I was gonna lay down and I was like, oh man, I gotta do that. So I went, looked at some videos and was like, this doesn't look that bad, let's try it out. And that video is what you saw. I hit record, left it on, and you saw everything. Did not take that long. And one thing, I'm not going to take that long because I'm not trying to get a solo. If I get a solo, awesome. But if I don't care. You know, I could have got a solo on with Prowler. Didn't care. Revive. Finish it up. I'm in that get it done club. But yeah, Wolf, in Unreal Tournament, I like the one where you had when you were on defense. You had to defend. Oh man, it was so much fun. Oh, that was so much fun. I probably would still have fun to this day. And I had the CD somewhere. I don't know if I still have it. I need to log into Steam. I don't have the money right now, but they sometimes have really, really good deals on stuff. Especially, you know, Cyber Weekend, Black Friday, whatever. I was able to solo 2 of the fights, but stupid Kushala, she cost me like 300 units. Really? And I have not done anything Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Woo. Sometimes I don't evade that properly. There are still people playing ET 2004 custom servers, I guess. They aren't run by Epic. Yeah, I could see that. But it was so much fun. And just think, the computer I have right now compared to my old one, run that one like a boss. Oops, that was my fault. Yeah, you ain't beating me again. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. That might be, I don't know. I want the next game that I try out to be Skyrim. I was mad because they were offering Skyrim cheap, but I didn't have any money, and I was waiting to get paid by YouTube. And I think it was for like 10 bucks. And so I was waiting, and right when YouTube paid me, it went off sale. Because I was gonna start playing Skyrim a little bit. There's so many mods for it. Because my sister, we keep saying we're gonna play together, but scheduling is an issue. And choosing the game that I'll be interested in enough to play. And Skyrim was one that I was interested in playing on the PC. We played it on the PlayStation, but not on the PC. And there's so many mods. Good grief, bro. Quit hitting me like that. Yeah, now what you feeling like? Bro, bam! Get the damage in. Back when you paid $50 for a game and just played it. No microtransactions. I know, right? Sarthak, what's up, man? I've been busy for a few days. Work stuff, just came by to drop a like and say hi. All right, thank you, man. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. And I hope you're spending it with family. But if you're working, have fun at work. But yeah, I loved being able to just buy the game. It was yours. You paid for expansions sometimes, you know. But yeah, microtransactions. Ha! Sabotaged. Some of the most fun games now are indie Steam games. You can find games under $5 and play for months. May start doing that. Maybe like on one day, like on a Wednesday or something. I'm not sure. We shall see. But man, you got me thinking about Unreal Tournament. That was so much fun. Oh my goodness. Back. Well, it had to be free. Or really, really cheap. But I can see myself playing a little bit of it. Yeah, buddy. I don't really see myself going back to World of Warcraft, though. Just... I know Temple was trying to get me to go back to it, but I'm like, Now the like Mech Warrior, I always liked Mech Warrior, but I don't know, it wasn't grabbing me. He just sent me Temple just sent me a graphic advertisement for Mech Warrior clans. Because he knows I prefer the co-op stuff. You know, that's what happened with Albion Online. I was having a lot of fun with Albion Online, but I wanted to play, you know, basically it was a group game and we didn't have a group. And so I'm like, slowly but surely, you know, if we had a group, dedicated group, I was having fun. But that kind of game, trying to play by yourself, gets really boring. Combine that with the fact that, you know, it wasn't really a large audience for it. Carnage. There you go. But games like, you know, first-person shooters, I haven't played one in a while. And they have their own excitement. And a game like Unreal Tournament that has bots that you can play with, it wouldn't matter. Ooh, and we can't forget about Hulkling too. In Alliance War, because he was my MVP for a while. Woo! He knew he was going down. He started getting real aggressive. Okay, okay. Getting crazy with it. But yeah, I might try out some different games. We'll see. I don't know. Oh. Did y'all hear the latest on the Diddler? So for you guys that don't know, he in jail, and he'd been trying to get out on you know, he wants to be out on bond, right? They didn't give him a bail. He was denied twice. So he tried a third time with a new judge, a judge that's only been on the bench for like 2 years. And last week, it was sounding like this judge was open to the idea of accepting a bail package. And so people were like, oh my goodness, he done shopped, finally got a judge. I wonder if that judge is being paid. I mean, they were maligning the judges, all this because of the way that, you know, he didn't just deny it, you know. He was just like, okay, let's hear it. And he was doing a lot of stuff, right? Well, he denied it again. People thought that, and I think the Diddy's lawyers also thought that he was going to be out in time for the holidays. But no. No, sir. He will be in there and probably for a while. You know, if they're not giving him that, then he's going to be in there while they're getting the case together and all that. So, yeah. Because I know a lot of us, we were ready to be outraged. We were ready to be outraged. If he got out, we would have been saying money talks and oh my goodness, the corruption of the justice system and blah, blah, blah. But the judge came through. Judge is like, nope, you're denied and here's the reasons. And then there's that one guy, Somali. I don't know if you heard of that guy. I hadn't until yesterday. But apparently he went over to, where was it? South Korea. TikToker. Doing stupid things. Illegal things. For his channel. Obscene things. It got to the point where they were actually hunting him down to beat him. The police had to arrest him to save him. And apparently, you know, they arrested him. He pulled an emergency visa thingy, passport rather. And he's here in the United States, hiding out, but he may get turned over to them. I mean, you already know his visa, passport canceled. You know, they don't want him back over there. And I watched some of the stuff he was doing. It was not funny at all. It was very insulting and illegal. So nobody feels sorry for him. And he is facing many years. Oh, yeah. Wolf. I remember that. He was, that was a while ago. He was harassing him. And he pulled it out. Ba-ba. At least the guy survived, you know. But yeah, people are doing some crazy stuff. I'm not a fan of that kind of thing for that very reason. You don't know who that is. Let me tell you. And I now understand that it's part of my PTSD. But I was acting with COVID restrictions before COVID restrictions were there. Know what I mean? People, I didn't let people walk close to me like that. When I was in line, in like most shopping places, I would not just stand there with somebody close behind me. I would move to the side and turn so that my back was, basically I was facing them. I could see the people behind me and in front of me. So I would just turn to the side so that I was facing that way, you know? So stuff like that would be a nightmare for me. Somebody just coming up like that I don't know, oh yeah. They get shot, stabbed, it don't play. That is not a game. YT user, what's up, man? How you doing? I got 1 hour and 15 minutes before I'm eating with my family. But I don't remember what happened to that guy. I know people were like, Yeah, I hate when you're in line and the person behind you is like 3 feet from you. Like, why it's not going any faster. Yeah, I don't like people that I don't know. I don't like them that close. I really don't.
Why are you guys so obsessed with me?
Uh-oh. Oh, I do not know how to say that name. Hold on, let's see. Is it Lee? Mugin? Oh, I probably mangled that. But welcome to the shadows. You are the latest shadow dweller. Your name is up in lights. Welcome to the family. Okay, thanks. I missed out on an M1 MacBook Pro on eBay. Ooh. Are you sure you're okay? All right. Hit him with it. How long do you grind arena daily? Well, I only do milestones now. So, Summoner Trials takes me roughly a total of a little bit less than 4 hours. And each of the other ones takes me about an hour and a half. So, about 7 hours total. So it just depends. Like I'm doing this now. I've been grinding now for about 2 hours. And you see I have like 2 mil. And what I might do after the stream is, you know, I might do a little bit here, a little bit there as I feel like it. But I'll usually go ahead and knock out the featured and the basic, which I can do in like one sitting if I want to. And then I'd be done. You switched to recoil for arena? No, I never turn my recoils off. I keep them on all the time. The only time, and you usually hear me whining about it, when I have to turn off my recoils, is when Kabam makes an encounter, like with Void. Whoops. Here we go. If I have to face a really beefy Void, I'll just die with them on. I have to turn them off. Unless I have an option that is immune. Then I can do it. But yeah, you usually hear me major complaining. It was 380. Oh man, it had marks on it from stickers that somebody stuck on, but was great apart from that. Hey, I figured I could have sold my M1 Mac Mini and be able to be mobile when I'm making stuff. Wow. Oh yeah. The recoil masteries makes arena way faster. That's the main benefit right now. In most other areas, you don't want to run the recoil masteries because they hurt. But if you have champs that you like to use that are, you know, friendly, you can do it. Or you just take the hit. You know, like you know you're going to have to heal, you know, between certain fights. Oh, wow. I actually evaded that by accident. I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, like in Alliance War, I'll have them on, but I know that means that if I use certain champions like Silk, I'm gonna have to heal up. But for me, it's worth it because the fight is over faster. Send me a screenshot. Oh, Errol. Hold up. Let me see. I think I changed it. Yep. That's it. Okay. Cool. That is a link to my newest video for the masteries. So that is my current setup. I even go through the different loadouts, and I show my setup for defense, as well as my setup for a normal non-ouchie mastery build. BGs is hit or miss. You get faster time but lose health. Yep. And since I don't really care to be that competitive in BGs, I keep them on. And as you can see, I do just fine. But I'm not trying to be, you know, ultra competitive. What was that? Who did that? Oh. Word of warning in war. Oh. But I'm already done with all my fights in war. No deaths. Womp. Straight. Don't know how long I'll keep that up. Oh, you saw that? Did y'all see that? Do you know why he was able to do that? He sped up his reaction time. That's an AI issue. I was able to punish his heavy every time before that. And now suddenly, he's reacting too quickly. Yeah. We see you, Kabam. Hit him with it. But yeah, I turned on my recoil masteries a long time ago. Very, very long time ago. It was the first reason that I had for grinding the arena to get those units. And I grinded arena like crazy in order to get those units. No problem. And any plans for dinner? Yeah. In fact, we're going to be going for another about 10 minutes or so. And then in about an hour, we're going to be, me, my mom, my sis are going to watch. Actually, we're not going to watch. We normally watch some movie or something like that. But my mom is having some problems with her eyes. And she can't look at the television for too long. You know, and I mean, she'll get dizzy if she watches it for even, you know, like a few minutes long. So what we're going to do this time, a little bit different, is we're going to listen to an audiobook. And the audiobook is from a series that we enjoy. And I went to a place called This Is It. Don't know if you ever heard of it. and got myself some mac and cheese and some steamed cabbage. Got myself some plant-based meat. And I'm gonna chow down. And it's a treat because I haven't had mac and cheese in over a year. Possibly longer. I can't remember the last time I had mac and cheese. And it was nice because I don't know if it's on a sale, you know, but normally they have a plate, a 4 veggie plate. So you get 4 veggies, right? And some cornbread. And that costs $20. But when I went there, it was only $15, which was very nice because my wallet be looking skimpy right now. I won't get paid until next month, about the 21st, 22nd of next month. So I'm holding on right now. But that was a treat, and that's what we're going to be doing. In about an hour. And I've been looking forward to it too. And then tomorrow, we get to look over the cyber deals and see what we're going to get. I'm going to need crystals.
Why are you guys so obsessed with me?
I'm going to need rank up materials. Ooh, Stringy and Z. Welcome to the Shadows. You are the latest Shadow Dweller. Thank you for joining the family. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone who participates. For us, it's a real good time to eat and hang out with family. So it's good vibrations. I'm thinking of a good vibration. Ah, my boy Voodoo. I hate what they did to his AI. Made him very difficult to double, what do you call it? Double parry. And the only reason is because he won't attack in the way that others do. So you can't pop, you know? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Blizzard. Frostbite. What? Fireball! You just see me put cold snap on him, then heated him up. Oh, no, you didn't. Eat this. She is fun. She definitely is fun. But I don't see her being a major offensive juggernaut, I would say. Ooh, I need me a Luke Cage 7-star. I need me one badly. Got to get my boy Power Man. But that's okay. Tomorrow, I'm hoping for some good things. Usually, there are going to be some crystal bundles. And I don't want to see no 6-star crystal bundles. I want to see them 7-star crystal bundles. Ooh, you know what? Since they're already here, I'd love to see, you know, some 7-star Nexuses in those bundles. That would be cool. Give me some T4 Alphas and some 7-star Nexus crystals. And I'll be good. Man, she has such pretty animations for her specials, and I don't know what her buff is. Haven't heard too many people really talking about it, you know. Go, Luke. Just tear him up, boy. So happy they did Luke, did him right. But, guys, that is going to do it. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Hopefully this time was nice and relaxing for you. Let's see if anybody else is streaming. Let's see. Max, KT1, Triple G. Who do y'all want to raid? Max, KT1, or Triple G? Actually, let me see. What is Triple G doing? Because we just raided Triple G. So KT1 or Max? Actually, we raided KT1 not that long ago either. So let's raid Max. We haven't raided him in a while. Hashtag out of the shadows. All right. So take care, everybody. Enjoy your families. Enjoy eating. Enjoy work. Just enjoy life. So I will see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Take care. And you all have a blessed day.